Hello.
Ooh, I recognise our mould. Hello. Hello,
Yeah,
everyone.
I just poured it and I don't know if it's going to set because it's so blooming hot. So I'm hoping it will. But it's very hot, isn't it? So I'm going to give it a little minute and see.
Hello. We have
Give it a hot minute. Hello from Australia.
Hello. Let me have a look. Where's Facebook?
Hi, David.
David. I haven't seen you for ages. Yeah, are we on Mad Arches, maybe?
Suruson, hello.
Hello.
Lou with us.
Every time you say that, it's stuck in my head, you know. I
It's
know.
awful, isn't it? It's awful. Lou
Hi, Jan.
with us. Hi, Jan.
Let me see if I can put the light on.
Hello, Facebook user.
Oh, a lot of shadow. No, that's not good, is it?
I don't know. I'm still lost on the intro, so. Resin is not. I'm just holding it up to the fan a minute to see if that will help. Oh, I can't believe it.
I really do need my lighting sorted out.
Yeah. Well,
hello, Facebook user. Hello, Valerie.
I might have to have a change of. Not that it was a big plan. I just sat down here about 5 minutes ago and thought, oh, I'll use that mold today. So, it wasn't a massive plan.
Hey, Nunu.
Hey, Nunu. Hi, Sulapage.
Oh, did I miss you? Hello, Sue.
Yes, Sulapage.
Oh, because I actually Sue. I love the way you say that. Oh my gosh. Nunu, how's the launch going? I haven't spoken to you or anything. I've been in a bit of a world of my own, but congratulations. It's fab. What are you up to anyway, Rachel?
Well, bugger all at the moment because my resin's not set in.
Oh.
I just saw this. I saw this mold and I thought, oh, I'll use that. I'll get a bit of Alice going on today. But,
a bit of Alice.
Yeah, but it's just not set in. It is my horrible black treacle resin, but I think it doesn't like the heat. I think.
Posh. Sue says you make her name sound posh.
Nunu, hello.
Yeah, well, Lou says put it in the fridge.
Do you think that'll help?
I don't know. I've never done it.
Yeah, I don't know what to do.
It's usually heat that sets it, though.
Yeah, it's still quite warm. To touch, it's still quite warm.
You could always prepare because they'll go on last anyway, won't they?
Well, yeah, but I want to paint them and make them pretty.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to choose one. I'm not going to do both of them. I couldn't decide whether I wanted to do the Queen or Alice, so I thought I'll let other people decide that for me. Right, I'm going to put this to one side because I have only just cast it, so you never know. We might have some luck.
I've got this all what you call it, pot. I can't remember whether it was, I think it was tea or coffee, this one.
Oh, it's a nice shape.
Yes, the
Nice.
I don't know what it is.
I don't know the brand, but it's a very
Peaches
nice
and cream, very 80s it was.
Oh.
And it was a green lid. So I rough primed it. And I think I added, to make it rough, who the heck is Alice? I think I added chalk to make it chalky finish.
Oh.
Give it that bit of extra texture. I'm going to paint it black now. Well, some of it black.
Fancy you are. I think that's going to be very nice. So I'm going to use a frame that I made. That's going to be my base. And then I fished some bits out of my little pot of resin things. So I've got one of the new frames from Finnabar. Finnabar. And
you know what you mean.
A little keyhole. This I know is from one of the Stamperia molds. They've done a few.
Is it Lady V's?
Keyhole.
It could be.
It could be. It's one of them, but they don't have names on them, do they? So it's not very helpful. And then I found this, and I thought, oh, yeah, that'd be handy. So
Maxine said,
"Oh, hello, Maxine.
Wish you'd done your bee on a live."
Oh, this bee.
Oh.
This bee.
What, that bee?
This bee. Oh, I've got my stuff in the drawer. Close the drawer, Rachel.
Will this be a bee?
Yeah. That's my little... It's a matchbox, and the bee is a paper cast that Brian Newbigin sent me, and then I've done things to it.
Oh.
I put some rice paper on some bits of it, and some wax and some paint, and just just did that. That's what I did. Hey, Angela.
Angela's in working mode, I was going to say then.
She's in lurking mode, lover. She's not having a great day today, so she's lurking.
I was playing last night, and I don't know, I just picked up the palette knife and just went to work on a piece that I didn't like and came up with something. So I showed it to my husband last night, and he sees different things to me. I'm going to just show. I just used the what do you call them? Allegros, Stamperia Allegros. What do you see?
What do I see? I see.
What does everybody see?
I see flowers. I do.
Do you?
Yeah, I think it looks very nice and floral and lovely. Bear in mind, I'm going to the opticians in a week or two's time.
It's abstract, isn't it? So everybody sees something different. There we are. Susie the mountain.
Oh, yeah, I can see that.
Oh, Rachel's got a stalker.
Oh, somebody's stalking me. Who's that?
Oh, Jan sees a house in the forest.
Oh.
House in the forest, a mountain. Right, so when I showed my husband, now he said, I've got to look at it right.
That's what I saw, Angela, as well.
He saw like a lion or something. Yeah.
Oh.
Apparently this was his eyes, and anyway.
Okay.
Now, when he said that, then I saw like a horse.
Oh.
Like a horse's, that's the horse's head, that's the mane.
Yeah. I'm with you.
Well, what I was trying to do was a reflection of the mountain in the lake.
Mm.
Bang on, Sue, bang on. There we are. See, Angela sees white daisies.
Yeah.
And I said, you know, it's like the Rosa, you know, the book of the Rosa paintings.
Mm.
Everybody sees something different.
Yes.
But when he said he saw a lion and, you know, this was his mane, where's he going with this? So I flipped it around. I said, well, now what do you see? I don't know. I don't know what he came up with at the end. You know, but my point was, it was, for me, it was the trees, the reflection in the lake. This
Mm.
was like a big mountain in the background with the sun coming down on the snow, and these were the mountains in the back. That was my thought.
Well, I can see that too.
But that's all they were just strokes. I wasn't
Yeah.
trying to be specific. It's what came out at the end, you know?
Sue
So that was
Lepage knows.
interesting.
Sue Lepage knows. She's in your mind.
I know. I think it's because we're on the same wavelength.
You are.
But that was it. That's all I used was the so I don't know where's my
Well, I like it. I like whatever it looks like. I like it.
That's all I used. Palette knife. Although the Allegros are a little bit runny, if anybody's got the Finnebairn pastos, they would probably be better off.
Ooh,
That's all I did. Blobs of colour, palette colour that I wanted, mixed and matched. And that was it. There we are. I agree with Sue.
I don't have them, but I do like
Yes,
Of course. I'm not arguing.
Right, I forgot what I was playing with. Oh, and I finished the journal.
Oh, well done. Well done.
Yes, I was quite good and finished it. Hi, Peggy.
Hi, Peggy.
So on this side, that was the first page I did, but I didn't do any more. But I just, you know, completed all the months.
No, it's very beautiful.
Yeah, we're all done on that one. I actually finished a project, and last night did 2 projects. So I'm on a roll.
What?
I did this one last night as well.
What? There's no stopping you.
For change. So that one is. Oh, see, now I put it somewhere safe.
Oh,
and where is that safe space?
Don't do that. That's lethal.
In my pot. It's a good girl. Put it on the top so I can see.
Well
so this
done.
one is the Howard David Johnson Morgan Le Fay. But I used the one from the 4-pack. Obviously, they're different sizes. Oh, thank you, Jen. Hi, Astrid, thank you.
It's very beautiful.
I liked her.
Well, I like that. I didn't know. That's very nice. Yeah. The relief you've got going on there.
Yeah, so that's the that's probably I've washed it. I was very good and washed it. The damask stencil from Decoupage Queen. Structure paste. And then the Pentac Gold Wax. And then I did splash it. I don't know if you can actually see it, the splashes. But they are black, white. And then now and again you will see, if I can catch it, the gold ones.
Oh, it's very
Because the
beautiful.
gold got the mica in there. There we are, you see the gold ones. So I used, there's a gold. There's this one, the super gold Allegro.
Hi, Karen.
What else am I going to play with today? Stick to one thing today. Hi, Karen. Right, where am I going to start?
Well, at the beginning.
Right, so these are the new Stamperia molds.
Oh, yes, the silicone ones.
Because we got the sunflowers from around the world in.
Mm.
And they come with silicone molds this time.
Yes.
And not the silicone molds that used to, put a little bit of resin in and then they would sink. Like the normal press ones.
Oh, they look nice. Excuse me one moment. Could everybody say where they're watching, please? Because then if everybody wants to chat, they can find each other. I'm just saying because Angela said she couldn't see anybody.
Oh, it depends where they are. They might be on one of your...
Where is everybody? Because we only stream to 8 different...
we got Rachel's 3, my 3, Jim Jams, and our 2 Facebooks, YouTubes.
Yeah. We like to keep it low key.
Well, just in case somebody misses us.
Absolutely. I'm with you. I think it's important.
And not everybody belongs to one group as well, so...
I agree. We have people from all different groups. Oh, Astrid's in Norway. The fun people are here. Where are you, Soulapage? Where are you? Oh, I'm going to check my mould again.
Yes, the only thing I can't do is a Canadian accent because it sounds American to me. I think it's like the cross between, us and the Australian for them. Just trying to distinguish. Very hard. Right, I'm hoping this is going to come out nice.
Oh, I'm nearly there. It's a bit gunky though. I'll give it a little bit longer. We'll give it a little bit longer. I can't believe how gunky it is. Ugh. How big's me?
Oh, Marcia's on YouTube with Sue.
Marcia!
Right. So this is my intention.
Your intention is you're going to do a nice pot.
Yeah, I don't know which way that should go. Not nail that way. Should I put this on first? No, I think I'm going to put the rice paper on first because that's the hardest. So I'm not even sure if it's going to go around the belly of this. We shall try. We shall just mix and match it as we go. Rice.
Well, that sounds like a plan.
Oh, Marcia's got 5 minutes peace.
No. Don't get used to it.
Right, I don't know how much I'm going to... that enough? Do you think? Yes, that's more than enough.
Yes. So, come on then. Give us the gossip from the shop. What's new? What's occurring?
Oh, Marcia made a mess.
Oh dear.
Somebody said about putting it in like a tray of rice or sand or something.
What's that?
To even them out. Those the
Oh
Stamperia
yes,
molds.
the molds. Yeah. The Stamperia molds. Yeah, because they're not even. They're not even. I did come up with a plan for that. Because, that's how I roll. But I never had anything back.
Let's see.
That in there.
This is not going to be easy.
Well, it never is it?
Oh, there we are. Jan's used lentils.
Yeah, Jones used rice. Well, Marcy wants to know if you've got any resin now.
Not yet. The place where I wanted to source them, it's a lot to pay out. So I'm still eeny, meeny, miny, mowing on that one.
Well, I'm sure something will turn out.
Yeah. Well, this isn't going to be easy. I might need to... I don't mind about the wrinkles on the top. It's wrinkles down the bottom that's going to tear if they win.
Oh, I don't know. I don't want wrinkles on my bottom or my top.
Doesn't matter about the bottom. Nobody's going to see them.
Well, I don't know what that says about me.
Well, hello, Penny.
Hello,
Hi, Joan.
Penny.
Did I say hello? I forgot to say hello.
Hi, Joan, as well. That's too big. Let's take a little bit.
I don't know how this is going to look. But we shall see.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
If I make the wrinkles kind of uniform, they won't stand out as much. They'll kind of fit in. You like that one?
Oh, Sue! Those fires sound terrible. I don't envy you.
Who's got fires?
Sue. They've got really bad fires at the moment, haven't they? In,
oh, no.
Canada. Right. I like that. And just going to put that to one side. I'm going to start with a little bit of paper. This little bit of paper is just the base that I'm going to use to stick a few things down on. I'm going to create a little cluster of things, and well, I think that's the official name for them. Actually, is clusters. When you sort of make a little cluster of things that all go together, or you're happy putting together. It doesn't have to have any rhyme or reason to anybody else, and it's a little thing that art journalers and junk journalers use. They create these little clusters, and then when they're journaling, they grab a cluster.
Yeah, they're doing card making and scrapbooking as well.
Thank you very much.
Art. Any type of art. But I meant fine art then when I said that. You all know what I meant.
I think you can use a cluster any way you like.
Come on.
I think the term is coined by the journaling community, though, but call it what you want. A pile of nice things.
Absolutely.
Oh, well done, Angela. Those sort of things are so handy to have a little stash of. They really are. Right. Get that one out of the way. Now, where's my corner rounder gone? Where's my corner rounder? Oops, not that. Everything is fine here, nothing to say. I like to use my corner rounder on these little cards because I just think it adds something to it. And I always use my corner rounder upside down so I can see where the paper is.
Oh no, don't go that way.
Oh no.
Started going a bit skewy then. That's all I need. No skew.
Just rude, isn't it?
I can still go in that way now.
Let's get some ink on these little bits.
I'm not worried about that bit anyway. We'll put something in there. It keeps moving.
Oh, Brian, I loved your Tyvek piece so much. I can't even tell you. You did this amazing bit of art with Tyvek, and it's got spiders on it, and it is amazing. It's just stunning. It's just stunning. I do like a bit of Tyvek. It's so interesting to use.
Don't move.
Right. Right. I want some other little bits and bobs. I've got my little pot of bitty bits here. Let's see if there's something in here I want to put on here.
My favourite pots of bits.
Yeah, you've got to have a pot of bits, haven't you?
This is going to end up a pot of bits.
A pot in, or a pot, not a pot in bits.
Yeah. Well, the way it's going, I'm not quite sure. This is just where I put all my little. That's okay. I'm going slow, so it's doing the best it can. Like I said, I'm not worried about the creases because I don't want it to look too creased, but at the same time, it's not going to be an issue. And I suppose if you wanted to get rid of the creases, you could rip the paper and, you know, put it on top of one another. I'm okay with the creases. So maybe that one's a bit big.
Oh. Something else.
Oh no! I don't think I could go from 3 to 2 again. Oh my gosh. Brave person, you.
Oh wow. Downsizing is so hard.
Mind you, my house gets a good sort out, but at the same time.
I just want a couple of little bits of ephemera to put in there. So I'm just going to have a little look in my box of bits. Oh, that was a bit from what I did last week. Oh, I might use a bit of that actually.
As you can see, mine is stuck to my mat and pulled off the colour because it was wet. But it's going to be antiqued a bit, so that's why I'm not worried about the creases either. I won't worry about things. Not today.
What else?
Oh yeah, that will kind of do it, Karen. Yeah.
Right. What's that? Yeah. Stairs are a bit of a nemesis for some of us. No, I think I've got a nice little selection of.
Oh, I'm with Astrid on this one. Don't worry, be happy.
Yes.
Marcia, I can imagine. Causing havoc. That bit and that bit, so I'm going to be looking that bit in. Right, so I've turned it this way so I can just fit this little bit in. I don't want any more to disappear. Right, so it's going to go. Ooh, we've both gone quiet now.
Yeah.
Are we concentrating? Are we in concentration mode?
That's unusual, isn't it? What's new in the shop then?
Only the Stamperia release. As I said, not much was going to be bought in June, and then they come out with that.
It's really
next month coming. Next week we've got some more minty, because I can't seem to keep that in the shop either.
Oh.
And what else? I think that's it. I don't think that's much.
Well, that sounds like quite a nice selection.
Yeah. Right, get that out of the way. Put in my water bowl. Hi, Andrew.
Oh, the bad is hubby has actually found out how much craft stuff I have. Oh dear.
Oh, telling me what I mean, giveaways and not that I condone lying to your husband, but
No, terrible. Shame on you.
that's what I keep saying when he says, "Why are you hoarding all this crap?" And I say, "It's not hoarding, it's collecting. I don't hoard, I collect. You never know when I'm going to use it."
Absolutely.
Yeah. Like, I've had this since the 80s. When was I going to use it?
No.
Yeah.
I
think it was given to me then.
Oh no.
You never know when you're going to use stuff.
Oh, it's true. It's true. Generally, the minute you give it away is when you think, "Oh yeah, I wish I'd kept that."
Yeah, that's the thing.
But no, I'm really glad I have my big clear out. My life is a lot easier now.
Right, let's dry this off. Oh. Who's busy doing? What do we have?
Didn't realise the time. Too busy doing. Oh, it is, Brian. It is painful, but it's really nice afterwards when you can actually find everything and you know where everything is. I like that bit of it.
Oh, you want to send Rachel there? She's ruthless. And it's got to go. It's got to go.
Yeah, I was ruthless. I got rid of stuff. I've had another mini one as well. I've had another mini clear out, and I got to say, it's all the better for it. I know where things are. I've got everything organised in little boxes. It's great.
Well done, you.
Yeah.
And they're all in boxes, and once they're in a box, I've forgotten what I've got.
Oh no, I put labels. I put labels on all my boxes. I don't like. My husband is wondering where I've really gone and who the imposter is. Hi, Judith. Hi.
Hi, Judith.
Because it is not like me at all. I'm an absolute terrible person for putting things away. I keep my my laundry sits in a pile for, well, I can't even tell you how long. for ages. Just outside my bedroom door. And it's terrible, but I don't know what it is. I've got an aversion to putting it away.
Piles of doom. Not quite dry enough.
Oh yeah, Marcia. Though sometimes you just got to let it go, because you know what I found, and it might not be true for other people, but what I found is that I am a lot more productive now that I've cleared my space, and I've only got the things in my room that I know I'm going to use. And it really, it's lovely. It's liberating. Oh, it's my little cluster. I quite like that.
It will make a difference.
It really does. And I'm gonna lift that on. Oh, let's just use some 3D gel. Well, that's the thing, Karen. I found I was working in about a 12-inch square of space because I just didn't have room, because I needed to organise my stuff. And now that I've organised it and cleared out the stuff that was taking up space and wasn't ever going to be used by me, it's great. And also other people who will use that stuff have got that stuff to use. So everybody's a winner. Oops, now actually come off there a second. I'm going to put a bit of that.
I do love the Alice collection. And me sitting here watching you again.
Oh, cheeky. Yeah, well, that's it. That's the other thing. And I forgot about that for a little while, is that product goes off. It's only got a limited amount of time and it goes off. So, if you're not using it and it's just sat there for years, it's going to go off. Right, let's have a little look at those moulds and see how they're doing. You can see it. Come here, moulds. Let's have a look at you. Oh, that's feeling a bit more sensible. Oh, it's so sticky.
Yeah. When a couple of years ago I was doing the Patreon with Yvetta, and she would teach us how to do it, hand paint it, and I'm looking at, if you want to do diamonds, you just get a paper because it's much easier. Squares, you're okay, you can paint squares, that's not too bad, but diamonds, not happening.
Oh, it's nice. I like having the paper to
yeah. To this one.
Right, now, shall I use Alice in her chair? I'm going to paint her. Or shall I use the Queen? I can't decide. Oh, it's sticky. Which do you think? Queen or... We might have the decision made, really. Although I can... there's Alice in her chair.
Oh my goodness. Brian said your creation's looking magical.
Oh, thank you. I do my best, Brian. I do my best. That's all I can do. Right.
Yeah, when you come down to a 6x6 square inch of space, yes, you do need to make some room.
Yeah, it's time, isn't it? Oh, I don't know if I can't use the Queen, Brian. She's the resin hasn't set right. The resin has not set right. Alice she's not too bad, but the Queen is just a sticky mess. Bless her. I'm gonna have to. I'll leave her on the side for a little bit and see if she hardens off. But I don't know. It's like, do you remember when we had that Duff resin before that didn't set?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it will make a difference, when because of the weather.
Yeah, this one's still a little bit sticky, this one, but it's not as sticky as the Queen. So I'm not going to put it on my mat because otherwise I'll end up getting stains on my mat. Because when resin stains, it's an absolute monkey to get off. And I also want to paint these two. I'm going to gesso them as well. And I've got the frame. Okay. Gesso, where are you?
Oh, you've never used resin, Brian. Oh, that's surprising now.
What's that?
Mind you, there's a lot of people that haven't used it, and I know a lot of people are nervous of it.
Yeah, Brian does amazing things with toilet roll. He doesn't need resin. But he did with toilet roll. It's insane what he does.
Are you asking me, Joan, about the clay? Because if I'm doing something round, then I will use clay. But if I'm using flat, it's usually resin. Does that make sense? Oh, well, that's different, Judith.
I know I'm putting black gesso on a black resin thing. But because it hasn't set quite right,
it'll also give you a different finish.
Yeah, it'll give me a better key for the paints I'm going to put on it, and hopefully also it'll get rid of some of the stickiness.
There we go. Oh my gosh, we've got the Stamperia one, we've got the Pent Art, we've got Finnabair. We've also got the Pent Art Matte Body Gel.
Ooh.
Why do I feel there's another one? I feel as if there's another one.
Only
yeah,
we
got,
know.
Yeah, we got quite a lot of that. Right. Next one, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just using the Hearty clay. If anybody's not used Hearty clay before, that's the one you go for, the silver packet. If you get the white packet, it's actually silly, but it's a colour to go with this one. So you get lots of different colours, but the colours are to be mixed with this white silver packet. So a lot of people have, got a bit confused and bought the white one, and it's not the same. It's very dry, and it's not the right one. So
that's not good, is it?
Because I've had a lot of people say to me, I don't know why you like it so much, and I like it because I can put it on my cards or my scrapbook papers. We'll make my mushrooms with it.
I really like hearty clay. I find it really versatile.
Yeah, so what I found though, the ones that didn't like it is because they've bought the white packet and it doesn't do, it's not as sticky because it is just like a colorant to go into this white one.
Yeah. Right. Let's put these down. Right, I'm going to use one of my fish bowl things as well. I got fish bowl plants to use in projects because they're cheaper than alternatives.
Yeah, some wedding things are like that as well.
Yeah.
Like the moss and things.
Yeah, definitely. Right, I'm going to keep it on its little stand for now to paint it. So it'll just make life a lot easier. And I'm giving it a nice little coat of gesso.
I'm a bit overzealous with the glue.
Well, what are you going to do? Let's paint this.
Oh, thank you, Marcia. Hi, Deb.
Who's that? Oh, Deb, hello.
Oh, that's not good for air drying clay.
What's that?
Judith said she tried some of the fast drying air dry clay, but the faster you dry it, the chances of it cracking. I tend to put like if I know it's hot and dry, then I will put like a damp square of kitchen roll to stop it drying out too quick.
Yeah, that's a very good idea because there's
especially
also
if you're using things like Daz clay and things like that.
Yeah, and there's a microwave one as well, isn't there?
Oh, is there?
Yeah. Fimo do a microwave. It's like an air. You can leave it to air dry, or you can microwave it. Because I brought just about every clay I could get my hands on when I was writing that article for the magazine on.
Did you try the quick cure? The Ranger quick cure?
Oh, I think so. I've got a stack of them. Is that the one? Is it? No, I'm thinking of the Prima one. But you know, I thought I've tried them all, but I don't know if I have tried that one.
It's I only bought it because I watched named Jack Lemmon making Yoda out of it. Oh, it's fab. There we are.
Oh, well, I do not know. Yeah, I don't think I tried that one. Right, that looks pretty gessoed.
It's getting sticky now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that. And because I've left that little stone on it, I can just stand it up to dry. Right, that's gessoing complete.
These molds are nice and soft. It's just peeling out of the mold, and I haven't had to put some cornstarch or anything in it yet, or mica. So that's good news.
Oh, Marcia says your mushrooms are magic.
Yes, thank you. Probably got another class coming up in July. We haven't decided when yet. I've got to see when my husband is working, and we'll see how it goes. There's no point me whispering like this if he's nights.
Yeah, it's not
good.
is it?
Oh, I think I might just get this one in. I didn't even think about measuring first of all. Why would I measure? Come on.
Well,
A good guesstimate, and if it didn't fit, I would have stuck some really nice piece right in the middle. That's how it goes. The trouble is, there's glue stuck to my fingers now, so the hearty clay is sticking to me. All right, there we go. Oh, and it's still cracked, did it, Judith? Oh.
Yeah, that's rude, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's done. Let's do some painting.
Oh, just a tiny bit, but do you know what? Who cares?
Let's do some painting. I haven't painted a mould for a while.
There's a tiny bit too small. That's okay. We'll just wiggle it around so it looks all right. I mean, you can use Daz clay or any of the other air dry clays. You don't have to use the hearty, because this this thing is so heavy. You add some stuff to it, and not even, but need to push these down a bit. They're not quite straight. That one needs to go up. You know, and it's so hot here, it's already drying. Oh, that's a possibility, Judith. Also, you know, your clays will dry at different temperatures. Sometimes they won't dry because of the temperature. It's quite fussy things, you know. Same as the resin. If it's too hot or too humid, it will spoil your clay or your resin.
I got both of those things going on here today.
Right. Oh yeah, that's what these will shrink a bit, and you'll have gaps there. I'm hoping the clay and the gel underneath will hold it, so it won't shrink too much. But yes, hearty clay does shrink a lot more than the clays. But if you wanted, if you don't want your clay to shrink when you're doing this, you can, I mean, I could have got away with it on this one. You can heat set. So once your resin is cured, I could place it on there flat and use a heat tool till it starts to bend, and then you can, once it's bent and the same shape as your bowl or whatever you've got, once it's the same shape, wait for it to cool, and then you'll be able to stick it down. You know, I have the patience of a gnat, so I need to crack on and get it done. Nice. Right, what am I going to do? I'm thinking...
What you thinking?
Maybe... I don't know now. I was thinking maybe I want to do it black and gold.
Well, do it black and gold then. You are the boss of you.
You know, I'm trying to picture it in my head before I start. So you could either use a powder, a blue to match that, or whatever. Maybe not that one. Ooh, not that. Oh, maybe not the turquoise. There's another one. I know there's another one. That's that one. Nope, the Cadence Purple was not the one either. There's 3 turquoises from the Allegro set, isn't there?
Yeah, there's turquoise, Indian turquoise, and then
Indian. That's it. Indian turquoise is the one you would want if you was going to use this particular paper.
Yeah, it's a lighter turquoise.
This one is, I've used this one before, if you remember, on my sunflower with a harvest truck tray. Teal painted harlequin. Oh, do you know what I think it is, Brian? I think sometimes we see things and all those colours that people are using, if people are using a lot of that colour, then you tend to bring it into your own. You know, especially if you're attracted to it. Or am I imagining things? This one is, yes. Right, am I going to do black, translucent, crackle paint with gold antiquing paste? That sounds nice, doesn't it?
It does sound nice.
But will it go with this? That's what's making me like...
Well, there's only one way to find out.
Yeah, do the lid first so I don't mess up that one.
Ah, cunning.
Because we get influenced by everything in our life. So if we spend a lot of time looking at other people's projects, it kind of rubs off on us, I think. Right, so I'm using the Pebeo, my favourite gesso.
I think it's everybody's favourite gesso. It's so good.
Oh, look at that. The coverage is really good on this. That's what I like.
It's just brilliant.
This is one of the few things that hasn't dried out because I think I probably had, you know, I go through about a pot a year because I don't make as much as I used to, but...
Now, when I'm doing this, I do several layers when I'm painting these. And it's quite interesting because I'll find, you'll find bits that you didn't notice I've just noticed an ear that I didn't notice. So I can go back in and I can sort that out. And, it's just all about doing the layers, and the finer detail is something that you can go back and put in right at the end. Each layer gets a little bit more refined, but don't even panic about where it all goes, because I know that I can come back in and add more. It's time for a bit of cookie, my dear.
A bit of what?
Cookie. Bit of cookie, isn't it?
Cookie.
Cookie for ages.
Oh, that reminds me, I'm going to send a parcel.
Oh.
It is nearly ready. Nearly ready. Of course, it's not just what you asked for. There's other stuff in there.
Oh.
I can't resist it, as I do.
Oh, well, we might have a little reveal party then. A little reveal party.
Right.
Why not? No, it's not. What do they call it? They don't call it. It's not a reveal, is it?
Unboxing.
That's what they call it. There's a cheeky little hair there. Wasn't I had a tooth out on Friday? That was rude. I couldn't believe it. And I was so upset because I had all my children, well, not all of them, I had half of my children over for dinner yesterday. And we had a really lovely pork and crackling roast dinner, and I couldn't eat the crackling.
Oh, you dipped out then. I couldn't quite hear what you said.
I'm just wittering about how I missed out on eating crackling because I've had a tooth removed. Roasted marshmallows. Oh, Sue.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Sue. Sue. Oh, I tell you what, I love roasted marshmallows a lot. A really lot. They are so good. Oh, they really are. Oh, and s'mores. Oh, but it's the marshmallow that makes them. Oh, I mean, gorgeous they are. A little bit more paint there. A little bit more on her arm.
Well, someone local last night was burning plastic. Oh, my house stunk. Of course, we can't shut the windows because it's too blinking hot.
Yeah.
I don't mind them burning paper. I can put up with that. That one just goes up your nose and it's done with.
Oh, that's nasty.
Plastics are, they're poisonous.
No, we had we had 3 fans going in the dining room last night. So, because roast dinner on a day like yesterday was a bit insane. But,
I think
it was very nice.
I'm having mine today. We've got lamb with rosemary, mint sauce,
yum.
potatoes, swede,
carrots,
cauliflower, broccoli, and cabbage. Well, spring greens.
Oh, that sounds lovely. Oh, actually, I might change my... No, I can't.
Yeah, that's what I thought, Joan, as well. But anyway, right, I'll be back. I've got to wash my brushes.
Oh, go.
Or do I paint that
Oh,
black now while I'm
salad,
at it?
yes. So quite right, quite right. It, we'd promised the kids a meal, so they had a roast pork dinner
I
with
think I'm sick of salad now after 6 weeks of sunshine.
Yeah. We had Viennese red cabbage, which was blooming delicious, and Black Forest mug cakes for pudding. It was
It's
very
making me really hungry.
yeah. Had to eat the mug cake in 2 sittings because it was just oh properly gorgeous.
It seems my mojo has come back, so I'm glad about that. It got
Oh,
to a point where it was,
did you
nothing
mojo?
came to me.
Oh, that's horrible. You don't want that.
I used to have a little idea what I was going to do on a Sunday, but the last few months has been, do you know what? I haven't got a clue. I really haven't got a clue.
No, I don't. I just turn up and hope that something will come to me. But I do think it's kind of that's the joy of these Sundays is that it is just when I do other lives I plan them.
Yeah, but what I mean is you usually get an inkling. Oh, I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but I'm going to use X, Y, and Z. Something.
Yeah.
But I had nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing whatsoever.
Not even a little inkling.
Nope.
Oh my goodness.
Which is probably why I've done, 3 or 4 projects this week, because it's just been like, hey, it's back.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, creativity.
Oh, nice.
Where have you been hiding?
Well, sometimes other things just get in the way, don't they? Well, this is a nice painty little Sunday. I bet Andrew Moore's tearing his hair out watching me now, wondering what on earth I'm doing. He's an amazing old painter. I'll be watching this thinking, what is she doing? But it works for me.
I'm not going to go inside there, I don't think, but maybe when it's finished. Right. This brush is too big for the of the thing, so I'm going to go quickly wash that.
Oh, he really is, Brian. He really is. Most definitely. There we go. So I'm still just on that first layer, really, just deciding what I'm putting where, what colour's going to go where. But I'm not really panicking about doing any fine detail at the moment. I'm just getting the colour where I want it. So I'm really done with this colour, I think. This is that the Indian turquoise that we were talking about. It's a really lovely colour. Now, I can't decide whether to do my chair in red or yellow. Let me bring you in a little bit. Oh, there's somebody who doesn't know what I'm doing. There we go. Is that a bit better? I think it is. Right, yeah, I can't decide chair. Should I do red or yellow? Red or yellow? I can't decide. I know, Marcia, I know. Right, any thoughts on red or yellow for her chair?
Yeah, looks like it's red.
Red.
Brian says pink.
Red it is then. Red is pink from Brian, of course. Well, it'll be ready pink. Just adding a little bit more on her face there. She's got a bit of a spot there. I think that's the moody resin not behaving itself underneath there, but never mind. Right, let's get some red on the go. And I'm going to paint the whole thing in red because I'm going to add the detail after. What's going on with you? You're very thick and that's more like it. Thank you. Would help if I was using a good brush, wouldn't it? But why make life easy?
What time is it now? I was 20. So I don't think I'm going to have time to do the crackle.
No.
Unless I use the Stamperia one.
Well, that's nice and one step, isn't it? Nice and quick.
Yeah. Would have been nice to have the cracked porcelain, you know.
Oh, yeah.
So the eggs one.
Yeah.
Pentart. No, two-step crackle from Pentart.
Okay. Painting over a hand without realising. Let's see. There we go. Right.
I would never ask my husband advice about this. God knows what shape it would be.
Oh dear, no. I think that's wonderful. I'm just with you and Andrew and Brian and Philippa. Honestly, I just love it. I think it's just, it must be so lovely to share that passion for
absolutely
creativity and to be able to talk about it. And it must be just such a lovely thing.
Yeah. Although when my husband starts talking about golf and stuff, I say, let's start talking about card making. And he's like, okay, see you later.
Oh.
It's like, I want to know about golf.
Oh, I
You
do.
didn't want to know about card making.
It's just so lovely, you know. Or that, you know, I mean, sharing might be hard. I might struggle with that. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on there. I can't quite work it out. Let me look at the mould and see if I can see it on the mould better than I can see it on the cast. Is that a hand? Oh yes, it is a hand. Okay, right. So I've got a hand to put some paint.
Why did I think you wasn't with me today, Rachel?
Because I'm not with you next week.
Next week? I knew there was some time.
Next week I'm dog sitting again.
Uh-huh.
So, because I know how to have a good time. I'm dog sitting my daughter's dog, and my daughter's dog is a cross between this daughter's dog is a cross between a Chihuahua and a Bichon Frise. And she's just this tiny, wiry little thing, and she looks like. Do you know The Labyrinth, the film with David Bowie?
Yeah.
Sorry, I keep going out of the frame. She looks like Sir Didymus, the little creature that rides a dog. And she's got such an attitude. That's why I've got to go and dog sit her, because she can't go to anybody, because she likes to be in her own house. She's a proper little madam. It's nice. I get to have a dog for a short period of time.
My next door neighbour's got a new puppy. He's gorgeous. She's Cocker Spaniel.
Oh, nice.
But I don't know. She's like a coppery gold. Gorgeous colour.
Ooh. I don't know what that bit is either. Now look at the mould again a minute, because there's another bit on here that I can't figure out what it is. So let's look at the mould. It's just a little blank space. That's what it is. As long as that's what it is, that's fine. I can paint that. Name that tune. Oh, your eldest daughter, Joan. That's lovely. My girls, a couple of my girls used to scrapbook with me way back in the day. And my son did a bit as well, actually, way back in the day. But none of them they're not interested anymore, unfortunately. Right, I'm just going to put this on this paper a minute. I'll put it on this side, because I know I won't be using this side, because it'll give me a migraine.
Son's always been very patient. I'd go in and show him something. What do you think of this? What do you think of this?
Aww.
You know, but and he's always given me constructive criticism, but he's not been interested either.
No, it's a shame, isn't it? It is a shame. I used to love it when the girls used to be into scrapbooking, and I was certain it was a nice thing to share with them. But Yeah, my mum's into crafting, but I don't see enough of her, unfortunately. I need to see more of her.
Never really had any hobbies as such, but she did like painting now and again.
What are we looking? Are we looking over her hand now? Vaguely.
What's that?
Just trying to sort of see if it looks like I've got her hand right, because I couldn't really tell what it was from the mould. Oh, I see as much of her as I can, Brian, but unfortunately she lives a bit further away from me than I'd like her to. But I see as much as I can. And I love spending time with her, and I love spending time with my sister, and I love spending time with my family. Full stop. I feel very blessed. Do, 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 do. Let's get this party started. Now, some of this is fingers and some of this is wool. Let's try and figure it out.
Keep dipping out in and out of the sound. I'm missing half of your conversation.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, it's like and then you come back in, and then you come back.
Who was that who used to do that back in the 70s?
Oh, yeah.
Norman something.
No, yeah.
Yeah, you're right, Brian, you're right. Just tell you what, if we could teleport, life would be sweet. Right. That's about right. And let's have a look. Go on then.
Oh, that's fab. Yeah, I suppose Rachel and I do that as well. We did show each other what we've been playing with or whatever.
Yeah, it's a nice thing to do, isn't it?
Although not so much recently. We've all been busy bees.
Everybody's been busy. I used to catch up with my friends quite a lot online, and I don't catch up with anybody anymore, really. Not as much as I'd like to. I managed to have a little chat with Lou the other day, so that was nice. But
Norman Collier, yeah, that's him.
It. But everybody's busy, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, did you hear that? Did you hear that? You just heard a big laugh. That was my husband. I don't know what he's watching, but it's tickling him.
He's giggling.
He's laughing his socks off up there. He's in his little den. How is that looking? Oh, now I can see where I need to do some more wool.
Oh, that's fab, that is, Judith. Especially when you've got somebody to, to check in on. And
Yeah.
I've been a bit negligent of my friends lately, so maybe I should message everybody and either drag them in for a conversation or a text at least.
You should. I'm terrible myself. Just life gets in the way, doesn't it?
It is. Right.
She looks like she's got a beauty spot, but it's something weird that the
It's like
resin is doing.
almost transformed already. Oh, come on. The thing about clay is after you dried the gesso, you can, instead of it being shiny, you can see that it's like bits of white everywhere.
No. This is taking a bit of time, but it's worth it.
Oh, thanks, Peggy.
Aww.
Was it that? Yeah, it was this week, wasn't it, Judith? We got to meet each other. It's very nice. I like it. I like to know more. We're going to become friends. Oh, I missed that one. Thank you, Marcio. Yeah, I think it's because I'm a little bit neurodivergent and I like to do different stuff. I can't do the same thing twice. It bores me silly. And that's probably why I was starting to go into that losing my mojo a bit, because I can't do that again. Oh, I can't do that again. But now enough time has relapsed that I can do stuff like this like I used to. People will say, looks new. That's my thoughts anyway. Right. What do I need to do now? I need to look at what I have here.
Right, I started off trying to do the stripes on here freehand, and then I just thought, you know what? I'm just going to put the background colour on here, because when I do the finer detail, I can put the stripes on here myself, and it'll be a lot easier to do it then. So that's why I've just gone, right, okay. Because I'm all about sort of trying to find ways to make it not ridiculously difficult to do, basically. Okay. That like that. I'm going to leave her shoes black. I do want to give her a headband. And I also want to do some little leaves. Little leaves. little leaves on this chair. So I'm just, oh my gosh, it's too wet. There we go. Just picking up on some of these leaves. Just, I'm not getting too fussy about it because when I add the wax and the stain and things, that's going to really help to bring all of this to life more as well. So, a few more leaves. That's it with flowers now. And I think there's some down here as well. And what's that?
I don't know where my crackle stuff is. Unless I've used it all, because I do use it.
Yeah.
Ooh, white. I wonder if I can use like a building like this.
It's a bit of pink going on for these flowers. And I'm not worrying about the little details on here because, like I said, I'm going to put some antiquing stuff on here. Oh, sorry. Thank you, Sue, for telling me. You can see it now, can't you? Sorry, I'm in the painting zone. And because I did a close-up, pretty close-up, it means it's easier to lose you as well, isn't it? Sorry. Let's just pop a little bit. Right. That's looking how I want it to look. Now I need to find a sensible brush a minute because I want to do a bit of a stripe. Just a poetry. Oh, bless you so. Right, I'm going to give it a tiny blast with this heat gun. Not too much because, as we know, this resin has not really done what I wanted it to do. But I do want to make sure that paint's dry before I do anything else. Actually, while I'm here, I'm going to paint this pot quickly while I'm at it. Let's get some grey on. Just roughly, I'm not too... Oh, I need to paint my plant as well, don't I? I've forgotten about that. Ooh. Mustn't forget about that. La 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 la. See, I'm sure that's not quickly right. Music, I'm sure. I'm just doing this roughly because if I did a sort of proper smooth all one coat, it would look too flat and smooth and all one coat. So sort of leaving some of those little black bits showing through. For me personally, I think that's better. I'm just not touching that on it because I want it to dry. And I'm going to get some of this paint on the go. I'm going to paint this a bit now. Just because we've gessoed it, it will take the paint quite nicely. If I get paint on my brush, that is. It doesn't work if you don't get paint on your brush. Oddly. I love my painting. My painting loves me. I'm as happy as can be. Oh yeah. Hello, Fiona Randall. How jolly splendid it is to see you.
Hi, Fiona. I need something running up with brushes. Not girl. I'm going to use a small pilly brush.
I should use a bigger brush to do this, really.
Yeah. The reason I'm using acrylic on top of the gesso is give it a bit of protection, and I think the crackle will crackle better than it does on gesso.
Wow. That sounds like a very good thing to do then.
Yeah. There's obviously different properties in gesso, otherwise they'd be just called black paint. We don't think about it like that. When I try to paint with gesso sometimes, I'm like, really? Yeah, put it down.
I think what we'll do green. Doopy 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 doop doop doo. Yes, it's got more of a chalk base, hasn't it?
Yeah, almost like plaster. Although I'm not sure what's in these hybrid ones that's supposed to do the same thing, so I don't know.
Oh, magic.
It's magic, yes, obviously.
Magic, isn't it? Right. Need to hold these a little bit separate. Need to get some colour on them. Mm. These little flowers, they look like little hearts. So that really works nicely with my theme. Bum, 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 bum. Let's get this. Oh yeah, that's looking. What's the painted gold? Oh, I wanna get painted gold. Let's go, go. Let me see your paintbrush work. Your paintbrush work. Let me see your paintbrush work.
I'm gonna get a hand again.
What? Can't help it. Can't help it. It just happens. I am a songbird. Can't sing, but it doesn't stop me trying.
I think I'm probably a bit sorry after doing this.
Sorry?
I'll probably be sorry after doing this, thinking I should have used a penta. But needs be as needs must for alive.
Well,
Not
give it a go, mate. Give it a go. Give it a go.
I got for the varnish on the bottom one.
This is looking good. In my head, anyway. You might be looking and seeing an absolutely atrocious mess, but in my head, I'm happy. It's doing what I want it to do, and I'm happy. Mm-mm. There we go. That's marvelous. Now, I could obviously spend a lot more time doing pretty things. I'm not. I'm going to do a little bit more green actually. Because I noticed some of the pink has come not got the gesso on. So I'm just adding a little bit of green over it. That's lovely. Yeah. Yeah.
Now I've put some Deca varnish matte on it as the water-based varnish, so it'll act like the acrylic when I put the crackle paint on there. Hopefully.
Right. Let's do some detail. We need a good detail brush in it. Do that. The other thing I need is a little there we are. A little paint bobber thing. A paint bobber thing.
Thingy doobly what's it?
Yeah, one of them. And then I'm going to use... I need to take this off here because I don't want to completely mess it up. Right. And a little bit of a red paint. And then a little bit of cream paint. Oh, not that bit. And then a little bit of green paint. Okay. And I'm just going to use my dotting tool to make some little sort of... Oh, that didn't work very well, did it? Make some little... She's got little roses on her. That fit. Let's get a bit of tissue like that. Get some red on there. Give it a little squiggle. Squiggle.
I'll see you later, Angela. Feed the doggy.
Oh, yeah. Well, we might be here when you get back. You never know.
Come on, get out.
It's so funny how that little bit of resin just will not take any paint there. So she's got that on her dress.
The get gesso chipped off, maybe?
Yeah, definitely. It's like a little bubble. It's a little bubble or bubble. Right. Is that going to give me what I want? I don't know. We'll see. Definitely not by the look of it.
Hello, Miss Jack. And she came up as Jack this time. Usually we try to guess. How are you?
Hello, Jessica Larios. Hello.
Good. Well, I'm doing good. Doing good.
I need to just tidy up that. I need to put a little bit of green on there. Oh, I got green here. I'm like, it's yours, Rachel. And that's also got me thinking.
I'm going to pop that to the box now. Me too, that. I was looking at the crackle, it's gone right down to the original colour look.
Oh.
If you wanted to use it for that.
all that, isn't it?
It's very small because the thinner you put that crackle paste on, the smaller the crackle. And then these bigger ones is where I put it on thicker.
Okay. Put a little stripe on here.
Pull it down now. Is it hot in your room, Rachel? Well, I thought for a minute you had the hairdryer, the heat thing on.
It's absolutely, I mean, honestly, I feel like I should be throwing water on the coals. It's absolutely, and that's obviously what happened to my resin, because it's just crazy hot in here. But this room catches the sun in the afternoon, so it's great. It's great. But it could be worse.
Yeah, funny enough, this one catches this north facing, it catches it.
Yeah, fans 24/7 was. Yeah, it's got to be, I'm afraid. It's I'm gonna try and get some paint to stay on a little beauty spot that she's got there. I don't know if it will, because I did try it and it just resists on there, but we'll see what it does. It's like a little bubble that doesn't want to go. Right, that's my base painting. Oh, nearly, I've forgotten her. Let's give her a headband as well. That's my base painting done, and now I'm going to start to actually make this look a little bit more detailed. And there are a couple of little things I do that don't involve that much effort that will give us a lot of detail, but I need to do a little bit of the hard stuff first. Right, hairband done. I've gone over her hair a little bit, so let's just quickly tidy that up. There we go. I think what I'm doing honestly.
That was raining. Mind you, it is a bit humid here, I should say.
Let me tidy some of this out of the way.
Let me just explain about the difference. Hello. Between the wax paste and the anti-wax metallic wax paste and the antique paste. So if I was to put some of this and take some out, and that is just like super, super soft. Very, very soft. Get another one out. Whereas the wax paste As you can see, it's very, very firm. So that is more for finishing. As the antique wax, because it's very, very squidgy and soft, you can rub it into the cracks much easier. So if you've ever struggled to do it, it may be because you're using the wrong wax.
That always makes me think of the Karate Kid whenever anybody mentions wax.
Wax.
Yeah, it's hard, isn't it? I'm just, Karate Kid. Right, let's see. Now, I'm not sure how she's going to go today, but we can paint over if she doesn't go how we want to. So it's not the end of the world. Right. Let's get some pinky pinks. A little bit darker pink. And a little bit of ochre. That should be right. Right.
I wanted the gold, but for some reason I've run out of gold.
How have you run out of gold? You got a shop.
I know.
How have you done that?
Oh. Ask me one on sport. I might be able to answer that one.
Let's see. I see.
I need a soft one, but I haven't got a soft one. I'm okay with this one. Is the bronze? I think is the one.
Okay. Well, I'm just using my pens and pencils now to add little bits of extra detail. And turn it round regularly to see where I'm at on both sides, because otherwise it would be very typical for me to do it, put it on my finished piece, and then realise that I've missed a bit that I didn't want to miss. So I try and make sure that I'm moving it around. Who's on in 5 hours? Us still. I hope not.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
I can imagine it, but I hope not. Right, so I've done some of the finer details there. I'm going to do a little bit more, but first of all, I want to just add my, I'm going to go for antique gel, because that brings out the detail. So I'm going to add that first before I add any more. So we will see. We will see what happens. Right, antique gel. Where are you? Oh, no, you're here somewhere. So you studio there. There you are. These pencils away a bit. I'm just want to make sure I don't want to use them again. Right, so this is the bit that always freaks people out. And I'm sort of having mild worries that because the resin was slightly different, it might not work. But I'm going to go with it. I'm going to feel the fear and do it anyway. So just giving it a coat of water because it's hot and everything's drying really quickly. And then I'm going all over with my antique gel, getting in all the little nooks and crannies.
My wax is dry before I've even had a chance to rub it off.
Yeah, it's a bit scary, isn't it? And that's why I'm slightly concerned about this. But, well, we'll find out now, won't we? So I do understand it's a bit scary when you do this, particularly if you're in a really dry, hot room and you're using moody resin. But you've got to trust the process, haven't you? Trust that process. Right.
Try a little bit of this.
I've got into all the nooks and crannies there. And just brush off there. And then I hope that it's going to be okay. Oh, crikey. Let's not completely lose your face.
Yeah, it's a bit like that actually. Trust the process.
I do. I do trust the process. Right. I'm not going to push my luck anymore with that. I'm going to be happy with that. Yeah. I'm going to be happy with that. So some of the paint has come off because the resin's just not very good, and unfortunately there's nothing I can do about that. I have gessoed it to try and make it a little better, which it certainly did. But I think if I mess about with that too much now on her face, I might completely try just a little bit. Just a little bit. Ah. Come on now, Alice, you can do it. Don't be afraid. It's just the tiniest bits.
Yeah, I wish I'd waited for the crack charcoal glaze, but never mind. The Penta two-step crackle. Crackles would have been, sort of bigger and yeah.
I love Penta crackle. It is one of my favouriteest products. Oh my goodness, that queen is looking even more slimy. Never mind. Good job about with Alice. Right, let's get some wax. Wax on, wax off.
Just so warm here.
Yep. Cooking, isn't it?
Heat it a bit and then pull it back a bit because it worked quite well on the paper.
Let's put my wax on my finger because that's how I roll.
Anyway, I like it as it is. A bit different to the peaches and
her hand, she's got a gold hand. But, and then let's get some wax on these. On this one. So.
As she says, just call her Midas.
Yeah.
I have the opposite of the Midas effect. I do everything I touch turns to a metal thing.
Oh, there we go. I like that. And then with this, what I want to do, this is like sticky mirror tile, is what it is. And so I'm going to just draw around the inside of this mirror. Well, it's a frame, isn't it? It's not a mirror. We're going to turn it into a mirror. So if I draw around the inside, that's not working with the pen. Okay. Okay. Let's try it with a pen. So I've got a rough idea of how big that shape is. So I'm going to go a little bit bigger than that all the way around. And you can cut this to any size you want. It's brilliant stuff. I've used it in, I don't know if you remember the fairy wardrobe I did a couple of years ago. That's what I used for my mirrors in that. You can see I'm doing it here. So I've got that mirror there, and it has a little film on the top that you have to peel off. There. And then I've got this frame, and I think I'll probably use the 3D gel to stick it down, just because it'll be quick and easy. And there. So we now have a little mirror. There you go, you see it. Little mirror. And let's start putting things into place now then. So I want this little mirror that there. And then we'll take the, so we've got the little mirror in place. I'm going to just take the camera out a little bit, so you can see what I'm doing. So I've got my little mirror, and then I get Alice. Let's get her in place. And actually want that about there. Let's put a little bit more glue gel on there. Let's squeeze in through the keyhole. We don't want that. Not really. But I'll leave it for now because I can always clean it up. Yeah, and then I want some of this plant. Let's have a look at probably that thing. I'm just cutting it off. Let's stop. Because I think I'm going to put it here. I think. I'm not sure. Yes, I think that will be good there. And that needs a bit of wax on as well. So let's get some glue gel on here so that everything sticks down nicely. And then I'm going to put a little bit of wax on this urn. I could put some moss and things on that as well. That would be quite cool. More 3D gel. And let's put that in place there, like so. Or like that. I like it a lot.
Dan says it's amazing.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Right, let me come out a little bit more again, I think. Oh no, I'm out as much as I can go. Yeah. Might put a little bit of wax on my frame. Because I can. Should have probably done that before I stuck anything down, but that would have been sensible, wouldn't it?
Using a bit of the gold wax to highlight this better.
Oh, I tell you what, those little frames of fins are lovely with little mirrors in them.
Mm.
Mm.
Did you use just a bit of shiny card or something?
No, I've
Lift it up
used mirror tile. You know, like,
Oh,
yeah, you can get about 300 of them for 50p. Not really, you can't. Thus, I'm exaggerating. I'm exaggerating because I have been pulled up on that before when I've said something like that. Someone's gone, "No, they're not." What I mean is they're not. They're very inexpensive, and I think you can pick them up in some of those like cheap homeware, not homeware, cheap home type shops. So there we go. Thank you very much, Sue. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you.
thanks, Jo. Yeah. See you, Marcia.
Oh, have a fun
Thank you.
afternoon, Marcia.
So what I was hoping to do the kind of porcelain crackle, but you need the 2-step for that, and that's not so good to do on a live, not within a couple of hours anyway. Oh, thank you. Right then. I think we are. See, that antique paste is already dried on my mat. Can't even get it off my mat.
Everything is just drying super quick in there at the minute. We don't stand a chance.
Nope. Never mind, we enjoyed it all the same.
Absolutely, I love it. I love it. I love a Sunday afternoon with everybody. It's so nice.
It is. I like how that's turned out. It's all like mishmashed.
It's lovely. It's really,
Like
really, really lovely.
mishmash. I know it's not dry yet, but I like the mishmash of it.
Mm.
Looks like as if it's been covered with leather and then dried.
Oh yeah. I see that.
My nails are disgusting now.
Yeah.
Oh, well, thank you very much, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Yes, we're a little bit over our 2 hours again. Never mind. We shall see you all. Well, I shall see you all next Sunday.
You will. I won't.
Yes.
I'm going to be with Sir Didymus.
You're going to be what?
With Sir Didymus.
Oh, yeah. Doggy.
Yeah.
Dog sitting.
Yeah.
Like an antique tobacco chai. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right then. We shall see you all. Well, I shall see you all next week. I had to think then. No, that's not right. You just said that, Leanne. We'll see you all soon.
See you
Bye.
soon. Bye.